It's the D-pad.
Sure is.
And I'm Rick.
And I'm Peter.
And this is Pokémon Brilliant Diamond.
It sure is.
Where we are running away from the battle park, because fuck, that sucks.
3 BP for 7 fights.
That was half an hour for 3 battle points. No.
Right, which you can buy nothing.
Yeah, I think the ability capsule I was loosely interested in was like 50 battle points.
Yes, it was.
So
yeah, and 250 for the other ability changing thing.
Yeah, I'm not interested in spending the 8 hours necessary to do that. So no, thank you.
No, maybe if you were obsessed with optimizing your Pokemon for PvPs and were riding a train to commute to work every day and brought your Switch.
Oh, complete your Pokedex and turn in your report. Yeah. So I need to go to Celestic Town because we know that there are. I think those are the only 3 Pokemon that are missing from the Pokedex that they care about, which is the Lake Trio.
Well, you wanted to get some Moo Moo milk too, right?
Oh, I did. Yes, that's right.
We can do them in the other order. It's fine.
I guess that's true. I can start this because I'm gonna have to go to the lakes anyway. Granny.
Is she in the cave right now, or is she in her house?
I don't know. I will check in here first just in case. She is not in here. Unless I need to interact with this. Can I do anything down here? No? Okay.
I think that's just the exact same dialogue that you got on that
it is,
before.
Yeah. Way back.
Which is annoying.
Her house, I believe, is on the back over here, isn't it? Hey, kid. Do you know what they say? They say a Pokemon created the Sinnoh region. Yeah, they said a lot of things about that, and were wrong about many of them.
They were
back to back to back.
Pretty wrong in general. Yeah, and she's not the top left house because that's the shop. Maybe it's the big house.
I guess that makes sense, yeah. I want to slide down that little wall. Do you think she'd be upset if I did that?
Yes.
Oh, man. Mount Coronet acting up had me very concerned, too. Like a time-space distortion was opening up. A book! It's the Violet book! That's not a book.
It's quite old. See for yourself.
That's not a book.
There's a Pokemon in it.
Palkia, the Pokemon that binds the spatial dimensions. Seems there were 2 Pokemon in Ancient Sinnoh. They respectively stood as symbols of time and spatial dimensions. Or just time and space, if we don't want to repeat ourselves, I guess.
There's a third one. No, we don't want to repeat ourselves.
Yeah, wait, so...
Is that not... Do you have to read the book or something?
Yeah, maybe? Okay. When that Pokemon was born, intelligence bloomed among us, enriching our lives. When that Pokemon was born, emotions bloomed among us, giving us joy and sorrow. When that Pokemon was born, willpower bloomed among us, spurring us into action. There's the Lake Trio. Isn't that close to Lake Verity? That lake is said to be home to Mesprit, the being of emotion. It must be looking over you.
Yeah, that's the elder of the town, and that's what she wanted to tell you that Jim had to tell you about?
That was what I was going to say May. That's the wrong one. Not me, the other playable character. Was that that feels wrong, but I'm just going to poke my head into the are we I guess
other houses. This
one.
I think that the left one I swear is the shop, and if I'm wrong, that's fine.
Oh, you know what?
What, is she somewhere else?
No. She's shown us the Pokemon.
Oh.
So now it's in our Pokedex. That was why I was like, what was the reason for that? And it's like, oh, they do it like that. Okay.
That's how they get around it. Okay.
Yep, that makes sense. So we did not have to go to Celestic Town in order to get the Lake Trio. They're independent. But that's just, hey, you have to go talk to her to get the missing legendary. That's fine. Now, I want to say, was it here? I remember it was at this kind of intersection.
Over to the right. Above the blue town. It's that
Was it
point
this one?
Right there, I believe.
Cafe Cabin.
Yep.
Yeah. So let's do this. So like I knew it was at an intersection. It was north, south, and east. I can remember exactly where.
Yeah. Just north of here.
Also, isn't this? No, that's the nursery. Never mind. Oh, you know what? Because that spot of town looks very similar to where the beauty contest in Ruby Sapphire is. It's like at the very top of town, just to the left. What about? I'm like, do I have to make sure? No.
You fought all these guys.
I fought all these dudes, and they're all weenies anyway.
You can refight them.
I guess.
Well, like the...
Oh, whip. Nope.
The trainer with the green scarf
on
their head I believe, has some pretty high XP value fights because they have like baby Pokemon.
Oh, really?
Which ones?
Like Happiny, I
guess?
guess?
Like Happiny or something like that, yeah.
I'll give it a shot.
Not that you need to XP grind right now.
No. I'm going to buy 40 Moo Moo Milk, so I'm back up above 50.
Seems reasonable.
I got a lot of money I'm not using on other stuff, so...
Yeah, and the milk doesn't go bad in this game.
No! Does it go bad in other games?
No.
Okay, I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
I mean, not in other Pokemon games.
That's true.
There are probably games where milk goes bad.
Yeah, I assume a lot of survival, like wilderness survival style games.
Yeah.
So this one?
Like, even last time I played Project Zomboid, the food could spoil.
Yeah, I was going to say, that one struck me as one where that would be the case as well. I don't know if I can actually refight...
You have to use the radar item.
Christ on the fucking cross.
Or is it a different item? Is it
I think it's a different. I think it's a different thing.
It's like an item in your bag.
Oh, is it? Let's also. What's a useful one? Oh, right, none of them.
The calendar.
This one. This is the only useful one. There we go.
Okay, go into your bag.
Do I have the refight thing yet? Is the real question.
Versus Seeker right there.
Oh, yeah.
And it charges every 100 steps or whatever.
They've had 3 fucking years to be ready for battle.
There's only one on screen, and it's a chance. There's a spot where you can stand where like 4 trainers are on the screen.
Oh, God.
I remember Jeff like grinding here a little bit in Platinum.
Is it? Can I just
like
do it again and it'll be like cool on the ones I've already tried it on?
Because it didn't work, maybe, but you might have to get the steps in.
I'm gonna favorite this. Nope. I'm gonna register this
to the
instead
water.
of this stupid thing. Cool.
Yeah. So.
Oh, I hate you so much.
So it's just 100 steps to charge the battery, which happens pretty quick on the bike, and then you should have the 4 trainers on screen.
Fucking, this is
that's probably
misery.
100.
Yeah,
right there. And then that one person that was on screen. This time they're ready. And you just talk to them, and they'll.
Okay, so they do have new text too, which is nice.
Yeah, and that's a sign that that's a Pokemon trainer that has like progressive levels for the the ones who will do refights where they say something new. I believe that they eventually have higher level Pokemon. Maybe not the breeders, because I feel like breeders always have babies. Just let that sentence sink in.
No, I'm just like, yeah, right. There was a part of me that almost did Stealth Rock, and I thought about it, I'm like, Stealth Rock doesn't care what your stats are. It's just a percentage thing. But it would be very funny to put Caltrops down and just someone jumps out and just falls over dead completely.
That would be funny if it could do it.
Okay, Clefairy. This will hopefully, but they're all gonna be low level though.
Right, and I think.
At what stage of the game did Jeff wind up?
I mean, right when you get the Versus Seeker, this was a spot for leveling up into like. Probably the mid-20s. It might have been for second gym even. Or third gym.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I was like, yeah, we're not going to get any grinding done like this. Oh boy. I just called her up specifically to re-murder her Pokemon.
Yep.
Beautiful. Sorry, Amber. It's all right. I'm still a rookie. It is a way to get more cash, but I'm not exactly hurting for that either.
What route are you on right now?
Well, here, let's find out. So not 215, it's 210, I think? 210.
All right, 210. The Dragon Tamers, the Veterans, the Bird Keepers, and the Twins and the Ranchers have teams that change levels when you refight.
Gotcha.
The Breeder does not.
Hilarious. Well, I'm going to go do one of the Lake Spirit things while we're... I think I'm just going to start tackling those.
That seems fair. The breeder on 209 does.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see how this goes. So these guys are gonna be no joke. Let's also sleep at home real quick because I would like my PP back before I prepare to. I guess I want to catch them, and then there's the question of do I trade out? Do I switch out one of my? Oh no!
Don't talk anymore. There's no post dialogue.
Question is if I want to switch anybody out for one of these guys. The base stats are 1,000,000% certain to be better than
with the Lake Trio.
Yeah, the Lake Trio I'd have to imagine are going to be better than basically everyone on my team in terms of base stats. They're not going to have any EVs, so they're not going to be. They may be a little below for right now, but because they are legendaries, mythicals. The line is so blurry for me.
Yeah.
Hi. How are you? Kyon.
Base stat comparison.
Esprit flew off somewhere.
Their totals are 580.
Oh, hey, Rowan. Ringo, that was Mesprit, was it? You've accomplished what I'd asked you to do at the Canalave Library. I asked you to get data on the Pokemon in the lake, and you did. But it didn't provide any answers about the mysteries of evolution. I still don't know why some Pokemon evolve and others don't. Ultimately, it only deepened the mystery. Oh, yeah, his whole thing was evolution, partly because Gen 4 introduced new evolutions for Pokemon.
Right.
Am I not catching the lake spirits? Why don't you go chase after Mesprit? To me, it seemed as if it wanted to play with you. No! No! It's a roaming Pokemon? Oh, fuck.
Oh, no.
That is literally the worst kind of Pokemon encounter. It's honestly, when we get to Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I may just ignore the beasts altogether because they are a phenomenal pain in the ass.
I remember putting together a false swipe team and chasing them for hours. I think my current save file is just me going back and forth between two grass patches to try and catch.
It's agony, and also I think Nuzlocks tend to have to write special rules for roaming Pokemon because otherwise it's just like
it doesn't
just a
count
whole
when it appears, kind of thing. Or you're allowed to catch it and it doesn't count.
Well, if it's because it's hit points, at least for the beast, the hit points I think stay.
For the beasts, yes, their hit points stay, and
which
they also always run.
Yes, they always, or they use roar, I think.
Right, they end the battle at one turn.
Yeah.
So the only thing you can do is get them put to sleep and false swipe them down. Like that's the strat.
Yeah.
To catch them is to, when you run into them, is to always have a Pokemon in the front who has something that'll put them to sleep.
I can't believe they're fucking forcing me to use this stupid fucking. I'm gonna throw this watch in the lake.
Or I forget if they still, or if it's that they run away and they can even run away asleep. And so it just has to be that your lead Pokemon has false swipe.
I hate this stupid fucking thing.
Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
Yeah.
For Gold and Silver.
So the fucking aggravating thing about roaming Pokemon is when you fly somewhere, they move again.
Yep.
So if he's
usually
here,
they take a step.
Yeah, it's going to be here. It's going to be 213 or 214. I don't think the roaming Pokemon usually appear in
water routes.
So,
well, and the annoying thing is that they also move when you change areas.
Yeah, fuck. Oh, god damn it. I may also hit up the other lake while we're near here. Just to, because I don't know if that one's also going to roam. Maybe it won't. Are you shitting me right now?
Where'd it go?
It went all the way to the... Do I have to go there on foot to get it to not warp? Let's see what happens when I leave town. I'm so upset right now.
Still there. New route name, and it's still there.
So I think when you fly, it randomly... But the whole map is fucking bisected by Mount Coronet.
Right.
So that doesn't even work. Oh my god. Oh. Oh.
You're just
boy.
gonna try and change areas one more time to see?
I probably will, but we're right next to another lake, so I'm just gonna do this while we're here.
Right.
Oh my god. And we'll come back next time and we'll go deal with this guy too.
Oh boy.
Bye.